costumes. We hope you are too. Happy Halloween as 2K Sports presents the NBA with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. This is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from Doris Burke from around the sideline throughout the game. You can feel the energy here in the Bradley Center. The Bucks looking to please their fans in this Eastern Conference matchup. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors. Last year, they were humiliated in their matchup, losing every game in 4 tries.
Yeah, here we go. The first in what will be a 3-game season series between these two this year.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. The kid, he's in at point guard. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. DeRozan and Ross, they're the 2 and 3. On defense, Milwaukee. And because of the odd number of games between them guys, the one thing we know is that one of these teams will have bragging rights over the other at the end of the season.
Exactly, Kevin, and that makes tonight's game, I think, a little more interesting and intriguing. I mean, whoever wins this one will have a big advantage going into the next 2.
Now, here is Knight. After the miss from the kid, and he gets it to go. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. The feed to DeRozan. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Now, some weak defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
Here's Milwaukee now. It's a 3-point game, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And I think, Kevin, you know, it really showed how important it is to have a strong bench performance. You go out on the road, you can't rely on your starters night in and night out. The reserves have to contribute and help them out.
I think we definitely saw that, Steve, throughout the game. They were really tied together as a team. Didn't make any difference who was out on the floor. You'll take every road game win you can, and they're happy with that one.
Now here's Mayo after the miss from the kid. Clock at 6. Knight for 3. Can't get it to go. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And if you look at their numbers in that game, what jumps out most is the balance offensively. They really spread the wealth.
And they were on fire in all areas. That was a very satisfying road win.
And a lot of times his first quarter seems to dictate how big of a role he plays later on, and he's off to the good start.
Parker outside. Here's Henson, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. He's got to be relentless. They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
Well, if they can match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
Now, here is Knight. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Denver. We'll go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Jason Kidd. Doris, what's the news there?
He told me there aren't many big men with the mobility and length of Jonas Valanciunas, and that he's a player they'll really have to account for, saying, quote, JV's still developing his skill set, but there just aren't that many people in the world of his size. And you factor in his motor, he can really impact the game. Guys, we'll see how they try to deal with him.
Thanks again, Doris.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot off.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
Pretty bad defense, letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know it's going to happen, and they sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside. They've struggled against him in this one, just no answer for the kid. Already with 8 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, and you'd expect by the end of this game, I'm sure the numbers are going to look even better.
Now, here is Knight. Passes it to Fletcher. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's guarded by Ross. Knight, and that one's good. Knight's got 6.
Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove.
Raptors leading by 7. Parker with the steal. Knight with it. Valanciunas is there. Mayo, rebound by the Raptors.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Here's the Kid. He's guarded by Knight. DeRozan passes to the Kid. 6 to shoot. Kicks it to Ross. Takes a 3. The shot is off. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Mayo dishing to Knight. Back to Mayo. The tray. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Mayo's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And the Bucks with some changes. Ilyasova comes in for Parker, and Kendall Marshall subbed in for Knight. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Lowry passes to the Kid. 1:14 left here in the first quarter. Mayo brings the double team to the inside. Marshall with the steal. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lowry covering. Outside Mayo. Mayo with a screen for Marshall. Clock at 6. Back to Mayo. There's the triple. Ilyasova passes to Fletcher. The shot misses. And Toronto will come the other way.
We got a narrow edge here in rebounding early on. You wonder how much that'll play going forward.
Well, I like the way they've set the tone. You know, they're going to have to continue to work at it, but rebounds will be key in this game, no question about it.
Here's the Kid coming in off a 41-point performance last game out. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
I like that shooting.
I mean, if that pass gets through, it's
Pinching it up here. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. So for Toronto right now, the Kid, he's in at the point. DeRozan and Ross, they're the 2 and 3. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. It's tipped, stolen by Henson. Knight kicks to Henson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Toronto.
well, they're trying to play fast, trying to put the defense on their heels.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Raptors leading by 9. Looking to end the drought. No luck. On offense, here are the Bucks. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Marshall dishes to Knight. Feeds to Marshall. From deep. And the Bucks miss again.
The clear look at the hoop, he doesn't miss many of those.
Here's the Kid. The shot from the low post is good. The Kid's got the lead up to 11 now for Toronto.
Yeah, and guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
Knight with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. The shot by Knight, no good.
Well, it's the edge they've had in that area on the glass that's played a big role in this game.
Yeah, they've got some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. The Kid in their last game against the Celtics got down to business. He ended with 41 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance, Clark, here tonight?
I'd say no chance, partner. And that's not a knock against him. It's just that he was so good that night, I don't think he can possibly do it 2 games in a row.
He was Kellogghian. Is that a word? We can use that word, can't we?
It is now.
Oh, look at Steve. He didn't like that, though. Look at him.
Well, let's just say he was really good.
The Bucks shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And that one falls for Parker. And Parker drops them both.
You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, and that's really important. You've got to continue to attack.
Offensive rebound. Shot's good.
It was a slow start for him. But he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Bucks trail by 13. Knight with it. 9 points in the game so far. Bucks passing it around. Parker against Ross. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Marshall from the arc. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Raptors leading by 13. 1:56 left in the first half of the game. Patterson and Sanders pulls it down. Sanders has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Marshall with it, now guarded by DeRozan. Now here's Marshall. Nobody near Parker. No good from outside.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
Here's the kid. Shot from 12. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. The kid's got 15.
Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
So both teams changing it up here.
And a chance here to check out how the Bucks ranked in the NBA last season. First in field goal percentage. 6th in fewest turnovers per game. And for lowest opponent scoring per game, they've got some work to do there.
And Clark, you know this. I mean, anytime you see a team #1 in the NBA in field goal percentage defense, you know they're getting after it. So this is a club that plays extremely hard. They take great pride in their defense. They have a concerted plan, a concerted effort every single night to try to stop the opposing team.
Here's the kid. 15 points in the game. Ross on the wing. From downtown. Gets hauled in by Ilyasova.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Parker with it. Guarded now by Patrick Patterson, and the kid picks up the foul.
I like it. I like it.
All day.
Fouls now, he really has to foul.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime.
Hendricks.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. A fantastic game from the kid in this one.
It didn't take long to see what kind of game he was going to have today. He came out very aggressively and had a terrific first half.
You know, you look at his shot chart, it's all graped up. I mean, he's right at the rim. He's driving the lane again and again.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Up front, it's Henson and Sanders. Knight and Mayo man the backcourt. And it's Parker in at the 3 spot. Here's the kid. After the basket by Larry Sanders. Here's DeRozan. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
The Raptors shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Bucks trail by 13. Mayo, the pass to Parker. Dishes it to Henson. DeRozan against Mayo. Here's Henson, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Henson's got his 2nd basket of the game. Toronto leading by 11. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Sinks the 3-pointer. DeRozan's got 12 in the game.
Well, I'm not necessarily a big fan of him shooting that shot, but they did give him the space.
Knight kicks to Sanders. Back to Knight. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Patterson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Boy, I'd like to know how many of their attempts have come from inside 5 feet. It seems like everything is right at the rim.
Now, here is Knight. He's got 9. Good on the shot.
Tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
Rejected by Sanders, but they get it back. Valanciunas passes to the kid. Lets the three fly. Rebound, Milwaukee. Knight dishes to Henson. Knight kicks to Mayo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Sanders. DeRozan with the rebound.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Here's the kid. He's guarded by Knight. Shoots. Rebound, Milwaukee. Sanders has got 6 rebounds here tonight. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now here's Mayo. Parker against Ross from 18 feet away. The rebound by the kid. So the kid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. He kicks it to Valanciunas. Takes it off the glass. Valanciunas has got 10.
He's been so reliable again today, Kevin, and they need his points, and he's providing them.
Bucks call timeout.
Both teams will make substitutions. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over that last break. If what he talked about is a true indication, the pick and roll is going to be their go-to play from now on. He sees that as being their best option offensively. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
Bucks trail by 16. And here is Marshall. Pass to Mayo. 1:43 left to play here in the third.
Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
Raptors leading by 14. Lowry passes to Nogueira. Here's the kid, guarded by Mayo. Johnson. No lock. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Antetokounmpo dishes to Mayo. Pass to Marshall. There's the dish to Ilyasova. 6 to shoot.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the officials.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hub.
Good ball movement.
Hard tonight at crashing the boards.
Wake up, son. You're in.
Oh, it's time to ball.
For Toronto, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. And there's the pass to Vasquez. Outside Lowry. With 1 on the clock. And now we present our State Farm of the game. With 5 total assists in the game, we've seen some great passing tonight from the kid.
And his passing ability is why they make sure the offense runs through him on a regular basis. Just great assists like the one we just saw.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Amir Johnson at the 4 with Valanciunas at the pivot. Vasquez out there with the kid. And it's Ross in at the 3.
Another good look there, and that's his second three-pointer of the game.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Knight. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
It seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Here's the kid. And the Raptors hit again from deep. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
The tray, again from deep. The three-pointer good from the Kid. The Kid's got 9 points now in just the second half. Bucks trail by 16. Ilyasova sets a screen for Knight. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Misses off the right iron.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Pass to the Kid. And Parker comes with the help. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Henson's checked in for Ilyasova. And then for Toronto. Patterson comes in for Johnson. And it's DeRozan in for Vasquez.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. He gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
And DeRozan. Here we go. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Ross with a wide open look. And again, Toronto with the triple.
That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide open three-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like All-Star Weekend out there. We know how much defense is played there. It's actually offense during the All-Star Weekend, no D.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Knight. And Sanders kicks to Henson. It's Parker with the drive. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Tries yet again. That's good.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
Raptors leading by 15. And Parker comes with the help. Ross against Parker. Ross passes to the Kid. He dishes it to Patterson. Goes up on the wing, and the Raptors tack on 2 more. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. The Bucks making a switch here. Mayo's checked in. To the middle. It's tipped. Wide open look. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
The Kid passes to Ross. Outside DeRozan. 5 on the clock. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Well, that just adds to what's probably an already insurmountable lead. I think they'll be walking out of here with a pretty easy victory.
Steve, I think that's a given.
It's Parker outside. That is good.
Something's starting to click for this team, guys. You can feel it. The three-pointers are dropping. Their offense is flowing.
They've had a great second half from long range.
Here's the Kid. He's guarded by Knight. The offensive rebound. Valanciunas, good. And the Raptors lead by 18.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
Now Mayo, Parker, right side. He feeds it to Henson. 6 on the shot clock. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Now you can see why the defense is willing to let him take that shot. That's really not his range. Well, what we saw here tonight is one team just had everything going for it, and the other did huge margin of victory for the Raptors.
Agreed, Steve. And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. Clark, I think that was a big part of their success.
I love the way they
Nice.
points tonight here.
At the line for 2.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
Thank you for joining us for this